Okay, guys. So what happened in the last video? We were discussing the third property, the summation x minus x bar is equal to zero, and the sum of all. What do you mean by that? Summation of x minus x bar is equal to zero. That sum of all derivation is equal to zero. And then I had given this example like we were doing, and meanwhile that recording got disconnected. So sorry for that. Anyway, we'll just continue right now, and we'll understand what is this property is. So x is like all these observations given over here 9.8, 5.4, 3.7, 1.7, and so on till here. And we calculated what is summation of x. Now, I had explained summation means the symbol indicate or it's called as sigma. Sigma means sum of all observations. Sum of all. So, what is the sum of all x? It's 58. Well, I just did the addition of all these things, nothing else. I hope you understood that. And then we had calculated what is this x minus x bar. X minus x bar कैसे calculate करेंगे? जैसे like यहाँ पर है this is 9.8 minus x bar. X bar we calculated. We had calculated somewhere over here downside. Sum of all x bar how we calculate? X bar is nothing but average. Average how do you calculate? Sum of all observation divided by the number of observations. So the sum of all observation is 58 divided by the number of observation is 10, which is 5.8. Now what we have to supposed to calculate? X minus x bar. So 9.8 minus 5.8 करेंगे, we're going to get 4. Sending 5.4 minus 5.8 करेंगे, we're going to get negative 0.4. And so on. If we'll keep doing subtracting this 5.8 from each and every observation, we're going to get this column. And now if we'll add all together, see the observation adds up to 0 because the answer will come up as 0. You can just check that out. 4 and then 4.7 and 5.3 and 2.8. If we'll add together and if we'll subtract all these negative numbers, we will get that equals to 0. And that's the beauty of this property. Remember that sum of all the derivation is always equal to 0. And if does not comes out to 0, that means somewhere some calculation you have done definitely wrong. I hope you understood this property, isn't it? If you have liked it, if you have understood it, show thumbs up. If you have not understood something, just scroll behind, you will get it. I am so sure about it. So please pause the video and copy paste it immediately in your book. Hurry up, guys. Okay, let's learn something called as median. What do you mean by medians now? Look at this, guys. Medians means somewhat of middle observations like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this middle observation is called as median. You understood? What is this median means? The middlemost observation. Okay, that is very simple when there are only 5 observations or any odd number of observations. It's very simple to calculate the middle one. But if it is even one, okay, if there are even observations, see, ये वाली case में 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were even observations. I mean odd observations. So the middlemost would be called as median. But now if there are even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then these two average. These two's average is called as medians. You understood? So median will be x1 plus x2 divided by 2. That is called as median. Okay, now what is this? How to calculate medians? I'm going to teach you everything in detail. Just stay tuned, I will teach you. So median, first of all, it is done in 3 steps. What are the 3 steps to calculate the median? 3 steps. First step, arrange the data in the ascending order. Keep writing. Arrange the data. Arrange the data in ascending order. In ascending order. First of all, arrange the data in the ascending order. Then use odd and even formula. Use odd or even formula. Now, what is odd and even formula? I'll just teach you. And then find the observation. Find the observation. It's very simple. You finish writing these 3 steps. Now I'll give the example. What is the example of this median? I'll do it here. 1 second. Hold on. Oh, before that, I'll teach you what is odd and even formula. Say for odd, the median is n plus 1 upon 2th term. Okay, and for even, the formula is half of n upon 2th term. Writing, guys, n upon 2th term plus n upon 2 plus 1th term Isn't it very, very simple? Now let me teach you with example. Okay. Once you'll get that example, you will understand how to do it. Okay. So I hope you finished writing till here. So if not, please jaldi से इसको आपके कॉपी में पेस्ट कर दीजिए. Okay. Let's learn the concept with one example. Let's say this is example. Find the median of these observations, like 25, 60. So what is the step one? Arrange the data in the ascending order. Isn't it? How to arrange the data in the ascending order? So first of all, देखेंगे सबसे smallest number कौन सा है. What is the सबसे smallest number कौन सा है? I guess it's 16. Is there anything else you could find 16 less than that? No. So the 16, how many times it has come? Two times. Whenever you have written, just underline it. Okay. Then thereafter there is 19. Keep little space in between in case later on you have to insert any number, you can insert. After 19, it comes 25. I finished writing 4 and I have underlined 4 numbers, isn't it? Then there comes 26. Then there comes 28. Then there comes 31, 32, 34. 31, 32, and 30. Now arrange, we've arranged the ascending order. Now what is n? The number of observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the observations are 9, which are odd observations, isn't it? Once you got odd observation, it's very simple. Check that out first of all, whether there are 9 or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, we've got 9 observations. Once you are verified that 9 observations, now it's very simple. The middlemost, that is 26th observation. यहाँ पर देखो 4 है, यहाँ पर भी देखो 4 है. This is basically your what do we call median. Median is basically denoted with Q2. Median is denoted with Q2. Okay, this is like direct answer, but you have to use the formula. What is the formula? The formula is for even one, Q2 is equals to, now what is Q2? Q2 is median. Okay, Q2 is median. Now, what is median formula for odd number of observation? N plus 1 upon 2 tau. N plus 1 upon 2th term. Now what is n? 9 plus 1, 10 upon 2th term. 10 upon 2th term क्या बन जाएगा? 5th term. Isn't it? Now what is that? 5th term क्या बन जाएगा बच्चों लोग? Look at this. 5th term. From where we're going to check 5th term? From here or from this ascending order? Of course from the ascending order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is your 5th term. And that's the reason we circled it. 26 is called as median. I hope you understood that. It's super duper simple. That's what I said. When it is odd number of observations, it's very easy. But when it is even number of observations, say suppose if there would have been one more number 36, then I would have done 26 plus 28 upon 2. That will become 27. So the median will be 27. Now some people wonder, sir, what if the 27 is not there in the list? Then how come the median will be the middlemost number, which is like 27 over here in the observation? Nothing like it. Median may not be in your observations or in your observation list, but still we call it a median. I hope you understood. Okay, let's count how many observations are there in the second example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'll just choose some another example where even number of terms are there. Okay. Meanwhile, you just copy paste. Okay. Again, guys, we will do one another sum where even number of observations are there. Find the median. Now, first of all, arrange the data in the ascending order. So what is the ascending order? So what is the smallest number? Check that out, guys. Look. I guess it's 173. So 173. Ascending order मतलब smallest to biggest, isn't it? Then I guess 189. Oh no, 185 is there. 185. Then 189. Then I guess 194 two times. 194 and 194. And then we finish 194 two times, and then we have I guess 200 204, 200 and 204. Some teacher will say, okay, no need to write the formula. That's up to them. Fine, that's up to you. Then 220 and 233. Okay, what is this? 200 and oh, 220. I wanted to say 220. One second, I'll just erase this part. Okay, one second. And then after 220, what the next part is 233. 233. Now let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So something is missing. Now kuch to gadbad hai, isn't it? So we'll have to read very carefully, guys. Then we understand. Otherwise, sometimes some things goes wrong. So never scribble like these, guys. Okay? Then see, suppose if this way your sum goes wrong, then it becomes problem. Are you getting it? So always you can do like this. Okay, 173 we are done. Then okay, after 173, 185 we are done. 189 done 189 also. Then 194 two times. 194, 190. Okay, 208 is missing. Did you notice? Yeah, 208 I have not written. So we're going to write down 208. Are you understanding how easy it is? So whenever you write and underline something and then you have left the space, then it's very simple to get that. So what is n over here? N over here is 10. Once you get there are 10 observations, you can get the fifth and sixth term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the maiden will comes a average of this. But how to do that? Let me just teach you with the formula. So what is maiden formula? Maiden is basically Q2 and the formula is half of n upon 2th term. Write down the formula very nicely. Plus n upon 2 plus 1th term. Okay. Now once you get this formula very well, you have to just do substitution. Half of what is the n over here? 10. 10 upon 2, fifth term. Please write down the full sentence. Fifth term. Now many people what they do, they just write 5. And then 5 plus 6 upon 2, वो बन जाता है 5.5. And the answer is wrong. You understood, guys? That's very simple. Now fifth term मिल गया, उसमें 1 ऐड करो, sixth term. आगे वाला कैलकुलेशन करने की सच में जरूरत नहीं है. Now once you or else you can do 10 upon 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, sixth term. That's how we got the next calculation. Now what is the fifth observation? Look at this. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is fifth. So fifth observation is half of, fifth observation is 194. And what is the sixth observation? 200. So what is the average of these two? It will become 394 divided by 2. 394 upon 2 will become, say, 18. What is that? 19 to the 38 and 7. 197 would be the mode of this observation. I hope you understood this. This is super duper simple, guys. Very easy thing, isn't it? If you're not finished writing, you can copy paste it very easily in your book. So this was the sum. First of all, arrange the data in the ascending order, then write down the number of observations, then write down the formula, and then tackle the fifth term and the sixth term, and then take the average of that. That is 394 upon 2, which is 197. So simple, isn't it? Super duper easy. You can pause the video here and copy paste.